Greetings everybody, welcome to Daddy the Granddaddy Plays Hades. No update tags, no fancy words needed, the game has fully released its version 1.0 and we are ready to go and see how all of this is going to end. But before that we actually have to check our Pact of Punishment. I have read the patch notes, so I know for a fact that I want to activate this one, but before we can do that, we actually need to buy something. And I hope we can immediately buy it. Oh man, I'm so excited. And there's also some dialogue options in here. Let's actually see those.
Well, Zag, you like things nice and complicated, don't you? Apparently so do I.
Is that so? I actually like my things rather simple for the most part.
If you're asking if I have any regrets about what happened between us, the answer is no. Being with you, any complications there are worth it.
Uh-huh.
You don't need to tell me. 2 rules if you want to keep this up. First, we set the personal aside when we're out there. I better not hear a soul say I'm going soft on you. And second, keep up this slightly more mature thing you've had going for you recently.
Okay, you know what? Both are terms I can agree
I
with.
wasn't planning on sliding back into the insensitive nonsense of youth, so I don't think the second thing will be a problem. But the first... Can we really just keep kidding each other out there like nothing happened?
I mean, that has worked out for the last few hundred times, hasn't it?
Guess you'll find out.
Guess you will. There's nothing interesting in here. There's no fancy star there. Fancy star of Hypnos over there, I like it. And by the way, I should probably play with my controller over here. I was wondering why my dash wasn't working the way it was supposed to.
Shame, boy. I thought perhaps you'd finally made it out.
Not yet, but we'll get there.
I mean... Oh, wait. You're not serious. That famous sense of humor shining through.
I feel like I've heard that line of dialogue before, though.
I jest, of course. You'll never make it out, as I keep telling you to no avail. But you've gone farther than expected. So who knows?
Oh, I got a hunch that this will be the one, Hades. Codex Index. Special item update the codex with a handy list of boons for each gods. We take that.
This one, then. The more I know about the boons I'm offered, the better off I'll be.
So basically we can read up on boons on the run. Underworld Renovation awards gems after vanquishing underworld bosses. I take those.
Sign me up, contractor.
I will not even need them all that long, but I take those.
Counted on resources you have not yet earned.
And there's a lot more stuff for sale now too. Reasonably priced. The theme, the deathly theme, cool. Okay, there is a lot of decorative themes. We can actually afford some of them right here, right now. But all of these are not the things I was looking out for. Wage of the Myrmidons. Sure.
Has inspiration struck?
Inspiration has struck. There are so many things in here we need to buy, and so many things we can buy. Field of Souls. I'm not going to listen to these songs just yet, because I'm pretty sure we will hear them here and there throughout the game. And let's start with the diamond-heavy team here.
They say this one's the hottest style this side of Elysium.
Who are these self-appointed judges, I would like to know?
Okay, so that apparently did something, but God knows I have no idea what it did. These 2 jokers are talking, and our other lover boy over here as well.
Are you ever close with Charon, then? Seems like no matter how much I try, I can't quite get through to him.
Wouldn't be surprised if you were closer to him than I am. Not all of Nyx's sons and daughters keep in steady touch. Though at least we're not always at each other's throats, like the other side of your family.
That's nice.
Fair enough.
Alright, these 2 jokers over here.
I cannot ever repay you for what you have done, O Knight. Know only that it is my honor to continue to serve your pleasure here.
Probably in relation to the little help we got in terms of bringing him and Patroclus back together.
I am certain I know nothing of what you mean, Achilles. Though your continued service here is more than welcome. The honor is mine.
Thank you, O Knight.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I was on the money there. Okay, I think actually... Here's the thing. Extreme Measures, the new one, is now out. And I want it. I want it, but I have a feeling, I have a hunch... Nothing fancy in there. I have a hunch that I need to die in order to get the unlock for that one first. So, I will do exactly that. In the next episode... But for now, we are just going to make a clean run through and see to it that Hades is getting what he's deserving.
I want you to know something here, man. It's been a bit of a long haul, but you are getting closer to the surface, and you'll get there someday, and we're with you, however long it takes, okay?
Dionysus, today may be the day. I don't even know what weapon I have equipped. Oh, okay, we're still on the spear here. Nice.
Heads up.
I think that was from the last episode on the last stream that we did. That should be fine. That should be okay. We just handle this like every other run, but slightly more important. There we go. Demeter. Demeter and Dionysus. You know that combo always gets me ever so slightly excited. Ever so slightly so. But not right now. Actually, we can give her more bottles of nectar.
This must seem like a distant paradise to you, young Zagreus. It is a frozen waste to me. But still, it's home.
I will get a good look on that by myself. Thank you very, very much. I will take that Snowburst. And I will also take the Palm of Power. We have to remember to give her that bottle next time we see her. And Snowburst, I gotta say, actually a pretty decent get here.
Just what I wanted.
A very decent get, because now we have two... Now we have two debuffs going on already. And we also have a little bit of a nice range game going on in here. Between throwing out our cast and... Wait, there you are. And of course throwing out our spear like this. We keep this up. We will be safe for basically ever. And I don't know what it is. I just realized it. I don't know what it is. But it seems like... I take that. It seems like every time a new update comes out... We don't have the money for the shop, but I still want to go for the shop. Every time a new update comes out, it seems like the first run is always a spear run. I don't know why, but that just seems to be a thing. No destructible pots, no money pots in here, sadly. Can't be helped then. Let's see what Athena has in store. I wonder why that is. There probably is some kind of deep underlying reason for that, but I'll be damned, I have no idea what it is. I know why it is today. I know what it is today simply because I started this run without actually checking my weapon before.
Fight from out of that eternal gloom. I trust you'll be joining us upon Olympus shortly.
We shall see about that. Ooh, a phalanx shot. Don't mind if I do, girlie. And Aphrodite as well. She could offer some nice duo boons on top of all of this. And Mag missed. She was aiming for the little guys there, I think. That's not cool.
How's fearsome Megara the Fury treating you of late, dearest? I know her type so very well indeed. She acts as though there's nothing that can get under her skin, isn't that right?
I think I can agree with that notion. It's really all about her acting that way. But we know her ever so slightly better than that. We know it's just that, an act. She is a tough cookie, but a cookie nevertheless. Sweet, delicious, and probably not good for my teeth if I overindulge her.
Hello there, Dionysus.
I mean, that's actually something to consider, man. We see this entire game playing out in a very, you know, cartoonish fashion, basically. But imagine these two are actually fighting to the death. And imagine these two actually fighting dirty all the time. Imagine Zagreus and Mac actually bashing in each other's teeth. I could see Mac doing that. She wouldn't be above doing that kind of stuff. She's taking her job very seriously. She would absolutely...
Just what I need.
She would absolutely destroy Zagreus in every way, shape, or form. She would bite, she would punch. Whatever needed to be in order to get this job done. And Zagreus, I mean, he's a sucker for punishment, so he probably is enjoying all of that transpiring the way it does.
No use.
Thank you. And Athena again. I would love to see her debuff, actually. Hello, hello? There you are. By the way, I think they actually... I read that in the patch notes. They changed something about the time deadline. Something about the time not resetting for each floor, but apparently additional time being added on top of it. I think that is how I read it. We will see that as we travel between the floors, and hell yeah, I'm going to take that, is what I wanted to say, but I also want her debuff. There we go. The dash, I like it. I love it a lot. We don't really need it in here. For the most part, this is more of a ranged run.
Spend it all in one place, mate.
And I'm going to embrace it as such.
What about these?
Bad influences, go. Hermes was also interesting, but Dionysus already has given us quite a few nice things.
Waiting, ladies.
We should indulge that. That is me, alright. Okay. I just realized that. I even forgot to change my keepsakes. That is how high my levels of excitement are for this update right now. Hi, I'm Zagreus. I'm also Daddy DeGrand. I'm not the murderer, I'm Zagreus. Come on. Zim. I'm not a meta Zim. That is a meme that I never quite understood. She actually got attacked there on me. Doesn't matter. Alright, there we go. And yeah, we actually get gems in here as well now.
The Vanquisher's Keep.
The Vanquisher's Keep is doing God's work. Oh my god, this looks amazing. Look at this place.
Withstood the combined might of the Furies.
None other than those in the trusted inner circle of Lord Hades are authorized to enter the intricate chambers connecting the vast regions of the underworld. But the prince decides to barge in anyway.
Sounds like something we would do.
Where I please.
Yeah, exactly. Oh my god, this hallway now looks amazing and I love it.
Hey, it's my keepsakes.
Oh, there's now a little portrayal for every character that has given it to us. But I think only for those that we have already finished. We of course go with Demeton here because we want to see... what kind of dialogue we can squeeze out of her. And now we watch the clock. Let's see if the clock changes in any kind of way. Oh yeah, it added 9 minutes on top of it. It just adds that time always and evermore on top of it. Oh, that's so good. That is so good. That is so insanely good. Guys, you do not believe how good this is. For every poor and lost soul out there that is actually trying to get those super high-heated runs in, that is a blessing.
These days, the never-ending cycle of rebirth and death for you, a son of Hades. Sufficiently amusing, I should hope.
Yeah. We're doing fine. We're doing good. We're happy. And I think this is not bad. Let's take it. Extra money is always nice. I was contemplating about maybe trying to roll the bones for some kind of special damage upgrade or extra cast stone. But no. Not today and not like this. Hey there. Good stuff. Next up. The music has changed. In the patch note it said that they added 5 new songs or so. I think it was actually 5. And you hear it. There's a new song playing around in here. And I'm pretty satisfied with what I can hear in here. Come on. There you go. Their last one up in there. Okay, I was just missing him. I was just completely missing him entirely. There you go.
For me.
For you indeed. We put this one into the bad influence, I guess. And in here we go for all Eurydice, because we do not have money to spend in the first place. And these two are together again.
Look, Orphe.
Yeah, it's me.
We just finished eating. Here, got plenty left over.
Why, thank you kindly. Thank you kindly, and do not mind if I do. I don't know if she always did that.
Bye, hun.
I don't know if she always did that, but I think she has her model. Has a bit more motion going on now. And I noticed that as the dialogue was playing out, she was actually looking at Orpheus over there. I think she always did look into his direction, but I think it was a little bit of a fixed animation. Now she is, well, exactly that, more animated, you know? And I love it. Come on, and you, and you, and you, and you, and you. There we go. And I forgot to give her another bottle of nectar again. Ah, well, it can't be helped, I guess. We take the Killing Priest.
The winter's chill.
Athena again. One of these days, she is getting that bottle of nectar, guys. That's a Daddy DeGrand promise. One of these days. Alright, Athena.
Oh, curse of chaos.
That Curse of Chaos only lasted for 3 rooms. And I feel like it has been 5 already. Come on. There you go. It will be solved out of this room, though. So that's something to look forward to. More? There is more. There's always more. Ah. Oh, guys, the excitement is real. I want to get to Hades as fast as possible.
Olympus, I accept this message.
There's the Chaos Curse lifted. Now we will earn extra cash. We take the Divine Dash as well. And Hermes. Hermes for faster specials would be insanely good. Hermes for those faster specials would be very nice. Hello. Or faster cast reloads. I take those too. I was actually pushing my reload button in between there because I was under the impression I need to reload my spear. I do not need to reload my spear. Let's make that a little mantra for today. I do not need to reload my spear throws. No idea how I would even get that idea, but I truly do not need to do that.
Hey boss, in all your travels there, you happen to run into a lass by name Eurydice? Hope she's alright. I feel bad because we didn't get a proper send-off last we met.
I have ran into her quite a few times, not as often as I would like to. I'm gonna go for a reroll in here because all of those are commons. And they are still commons, god damn it. Okay, now I feel stupid. They actually nerfed this one, I believe. I believe they did, damn. Let's take a quick recovery in here. And go for the shop because we got the money. I don't know, was there any kind of special relation between Hermes and Eurydice? I don't think there was. At least I can't remember anything like that. Man, if you're watching this, and you probably are, you have been busy translating the Hymn of Orpheus. Was there any kind of special... His screen shakes now when he's yelling. Interesting. Was there any kind of special relation between Hermes and Eurydice? Something I'm not aware of, that I should be aware of. We got a charge on our mag keepsake in here. We're gonna use that on the big face. Which should be happening any moment now. Any moment. Come out of here. Fancy shield. Ooh. Dash came in very handy there. Alright. Finishing touches on this guy.
Look at this mess.
Yeah, I know. I know, girlie. It's a goddamn mess. Learning needs to keep his chambers clean and nice and tight. Oh man, who am I to talk? I am the most unorderly person you could imagine. God knows, both my mother and my father. I love them. I love them dearly. God bless their souls. Both tried so hard to get some sense of orderliness into me. Both of them failed harshly. If I'm looking around in my living room right now, it's a goddamn mess. I am such a mess of a person when it comes to taking proper care of keeping things orderly. What can I say? I am an agent of chaos.
You surpassed my Hydra.
Also, don't tell Chaos. Don't tell Chaos I said that. He will never let me have the end of it. Next up. What do we want next up? Kind of feel like Athena still has a couple more good things for us, so we go with that option. And in here, we could sell this calculated risk off for a lot of money. Let's do it.
Use the extra coin.
Let's do it. We don't really need it. And take some extra movement speed with us.
Onward then.
Now we get another 9 minutes sliced on top of everything, which is very nice. And if we assume that this would have been with a full tight deadline, 7 minutes, We would have to shave off 6 minutes of our clock right now. We would be fine here. We'll be absolutely fine in terms of the clock. We will be able to get through this. Even on a somewhat higher heated run attempt. Oh. Of course, I'm only saying that now. There is a couple of other factors still that we will have to account for.
Good for that.
But we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Let's go for chaos in here, just because it's fast. Just because it's fast. I want to get to Hades as fast as possible, guys. I told you that. I want to see how all of this is going to end. Stronger specials, but more foes to face. Could also get some extra cast damage in here, I guess. Let's take it.
I see no reason.
I was about to say, I gotta see what that is. It's a key. We take that key. Oh, thanks for this. That's even more damage. And I gotta say, I really like all these small notifications that they added in. For every little bit of something you get along the way. I was actually hoping that Asterius would be here. Because I really am curious to see what kind of new dialogues he will have. That's hilarious. Actually, I could have just taken the Death of Defiance there. Why didn't I do that? Brilliant Repost is also good, though. And now for our hammer. I'm not really looking for anything particular out of my hammer in here. But if the game decides to give me anything fancy in here, I will be the last one to decline. I will be the last one to say no to that. Thank you very much. There's the next wave. And we have one more charge for the Beef Boy duo. Which I haven't fought in their empowered state in quite a while. So maybe picking up that Death Defiance would have been the right choice of action here. But it's a bit too late for that now, isn't it? On the other hand, we do have all the money, and this room took forever.
My weapon's hidden talents.
Quick spin, breaching screw. We take that one against armored enemies. And go for the shot. Athena again, giving me the calculated risk for the god knows how many times now. Insanity. Absolute insanity. And Hermes, I still would be interested in getting some faster specials out of this situation. And I gotta say, I really enjoy having those Zagreus aspect runs right now. Well, not necessarily right now, just in general. Because I feel like over the course of time, with some changes they have applied, paired with the fact that I'm playing on the controller now, it makes the Zagreus spear a very fulfilling weapon to play. It makes it feel very satisfying for that ranged kind of game style. You're still very mobile, but you also get a lot of damage off. It's highly satisfying. Okay, they nerfed this with Flourish, huh? I'm still gonna take it. And of course I will go in here as well. Now, who or what wants a piece of me in here? We go with Dionysus first.
Don't you know it, man?
I do know it, baby boy. Let's go for the peer pressure.
If it's your wish to test the limits of the fine relationship we've built, why then, I can confirm you're testing them all right.
Well, that's fine, because you are testing the limits of my patience. By the way, if you're watching this and are crazy like me and own the game on both the Steam shop as well as the Epic Game Store, let me give you one word of advice. Do yourself a favor and download or update the game rather on the Epic Game Store. I don't know what it is that made Steam like this, but I'm pretty sure that if I were to still wait for the Steam update to happen, I would be waiting for a long time.
That the love we share is tested and reforged. But you just watch yourself when testing it like that.
I will not watch myself, but you can watch me leaving clouds of dust behind as I run out of this room.
Beats dying.
I agree with that notion as well. The Steam Shop, for whatever reason, took forever on the update. But Epic, fast as hell. And I loved it. I think we can actually go for the Demeter 18. Let's take it. Gonna buy the HP as well, just because surviving is fun. And now it's time for these two jokers over here.
Rematch?
Rematch time it is.
The monster has returned in a vainglorious attempt to wrest the title champion from me.
I couldn't care less about your title. Though, shouldn't you share it with the Minotaur? He's more than half the reason you've been in any trouble.
I want to stress that more than half part.
You'll not drive a wedge between us, fiend. Asterius and I share a fraternal bond forged from the strongest bronze, nay, adamant. But you have caused us both offense, so die.
I was actually thinking there for a moment. Is it actually accurate to say that the bull takes more than half of the credit? At first I was like, yeah, absolutely, but then I was like, I swear, Asterius, you and your stupid running man move. On second thought I was like, yes, because Asterius actually makes us fight him multiple times. But then I was like, no, because Theseus, that hit me all the way over there, fun. Then I was like, no, because Theseus and his shield are just so goddamn annoying. The absolute worst of the worst. Oh no, I saw those bombs. I hate them. I really noticed that I haven't been in this fight for quite a long time. Oh, you! Asterius, the running man. Always and evermore. That is his most insane move. Still and always and evermore. Yes, Asterius, yes! There you go. Got rid of that Macedonian as well. Come on out. Come on out. Come on out! The Olympians will not be able to save you here, because they are on my side today. This is going to be the time for me to make my sweet escape. And with my sweet escape comes your ultimate failure, Theseus.
They say to never meet your heroes.
Thanks for this, thanks for that. Keep on moving.
I'll take the service exit, thanks.
No, quick heals, extra damage, nothing in here we can afford. And now we can't actually take the acorn with us, so what is the next best thing? I like spending money, so we take the bone hourglass. Maybe we get some extra damage in here, or extra cast stones. Would like that. Those are not the ones we are looking for, though.
I'm almost out of here.
Almost. Maybe for real this time. Maybe for real this time, Zagreus. It's now or never. Alright, oh my god, this place also looks fancy now. This place now looks very, very fancy too. I wonder why they decided to go with all of those...
The fishing point.
All of those clockwork mechanics there. I don't think we have ever seen them ever before. Anywhere.
Right there.
Just a gup. Taking those regardless. Demeter and Dionysus and Hermes waiting there. No, I was about to say, the Hermes boon is still 500. Okay. We start with Demeter over here because we really want to give her that bottle of nectar.
Come on, man.
And out of the boons offered for sale up in there, there's... I actually want all of them. I don't think we will be able to afford all of them. But I do want all of them. Let it be said that I am greedy and that I want all of them. But I doubt we will be able to get them. We will be able to get both Dionysus and Demeter. Probably not the Hermes boon, sadly. I wanted to say that the Hermes boon is probably the least interesting among them, but I don't think that would be correct. He actually has a couple of boons that I would be very, very much interested in. That was a good bunch of deflect damage there. Now for the big one over here. And with this we should be done. Now we give her that bottle. There you go, Gertie.
Lady Demeter, I am forever in your debt for the affection that you've shown to me, and for the power you've bestowed.
The everlasting winter means that nectar's been in rather short supply. That you would think of me for such an offering is duly noted, then.
Good. Glad to see that we got an understanding over here.
In the name of Hades. Yes.
Nothing else to offer though, but the Ravenous Will is gonna be nice. We take it. It's gonna be very, very nice, because we are using our cast all the time, basically. And we can actually just afford both of them right now. And you know what? I actually forgot that we have... I take this one. That we have the extra money from Chaos coming in. So, there's a decent enough chance that we may actually end up being able to afford that Hermes boon up in there. Let's take that Arctic Blast in here.
That's on offer here.
We get quite a few frost effects off. And now we go for Athena. Hope that she has something good in store for us. Death Defiance could be cool. Her Legendary could be cool. Not selling any of these things could be cool as well. And she also still has that duo boon between her and Aphrodite going on. If I could get my hands on that one, that could also be very, very cool. You know what isn't cool though? Getting hit by that trap. You know what else isn't cool? Not having seen all that many wells of Charon in here. You know, you bring in that blasted hourglass and then you just don't see any wells. It's a tragedy. Well, there's no sack over here. There's also no well of Charon in here as far as the eye can see. No, none at all. Well, look at it from a bright side. We still got a little bit of potential for growth then. Next up, next up. There you are, you guys. This room is going very heavy on the bother enemies. I don't mind. And the Stubborn Woods, it had to show up. Of course we don't take it. Of course we are not going to take it, Gertie. Just who do you think I am?
Need to keep looking down those passages.
But yeah, we're actually going to get that Hermes boon in time. Gonna go for this money room just for that. I don't even know what I deflected there, but whatever it was, it did a decent chunk of damage to him, so I take those.
Tasty, sort of.
Very tasty indeed. There is a well. And the cool thing is that we still got one reroll, so we could absolutely utilize that in here. Okay, we get stronger attacks, we get an extra summon. I'm not really in the market for that. Let's use it.
What else we got?
What else we got? Stronger casts and a fateful twist.
What do I get?
Centaur Soul, giving me extra HP. Did that even work? I'm not sure if that even worked out. I haven't exactly memorized how many max HP we had before.
It's no use.
Sadly, no extra cast on there as well. But, as you can see, we are still not at the end of the floor. Lucky for me that I did not try to make this an honest-to-God speedrun. I mean, I kinda did. I wanted to get to Hades as fast as possible. But not for speedrunning purposes. More for reasons directly relating to me being as impatient as it gets.
This temple's positively crawling.
Absolutely crawling, but not in a positive kind of way. And there's one more. I'm burning up from the inside. Not that I care. There's still another bot up in there. And he's down too. Good stuff.
Should be able to get back through here.
Yeah. Now, Hermes, what you got?
Here's the
Hermes brings in... I guess the Quick Favor is going to be the best option in here. They really did nerf the Greater Evasion of all the things. Fascinating. Of all the things they could have nerfed, I don't think I had that one on my radar at all. There you go. I don't know, that That is one of those boons that was not even remotely on my radar for Nurse.
Not yet.
Now I kind of wonder why they decided to do that. Ah well.
Wonderful.
Not going to bother too much with that question. I'm going to take this and that. And then we keep on moving. Still not quite at the finishing line over here. Getting closer though. Getting exceedingly closer. There we are.
No status.
Full HP.
Ah, good. It's still fresh.
Remember guys, we got that strong drink. That heals us to full as soon as we take a sip out of that well. Now! Time for the end game, guys.
Cerberus moves for no one. But for Satasax, he can make an exception.
They added more lines to this. Good stuff. Good stuff. Alright, Hades.
I owe you one, boy.
Deus Mortis. I'm here for you. Oh, man. I feel the same level of hype right now that I felt back when the Big Bad update came out.
Been waiting long?
No matter how many times you try, your stubbornness shall get you nowhere with me.
You hear that music in the background? This sounds threatening. Tension building. Oh my god, they added up the ante in here. Did you see those extra effects? Insanity. I feel like there's a little bit of something different about this charge attack. Slightly better tracking, maybe. Fast execution, could be. No more darkness, please. We had enough of blood and darkness for a little while. Oh my god, that big summoning circle looked so insane. It may be my imagination, but I feel like this entire fight just looks much cleaner in general. Like they updated the assets in here. But maybe it's actually just my imagination. I don't want to jinx it. Maybe it has always been like this and I was just now noticing and appreciating it properly. That may also always be the case.
Deathless wretches, I compel you to fight.
Oh man, that big summoning circle looks so good. That big summoning circle looks positively amazing. And he's gone again. It may be because of the faster game state we are living in right now, because of the Pact of Punishment, but his stealth is now much faster. And I do appreciate that an awful lot.
Like that?
But I feel like he's going to say that word darkness an awful lot in the future as well. Lasers. The hitboxes on that are firing now much faster too. Yes, you can, Zach. You're doing great.
You wish to anger me?
I wish to end you, puny death god. Come on, come on. Yes, 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 yes. Nope. Alright, hang on. Let's try to still hug him. We can still hug him. Good. The lasers definitely look much brighter these days. You will never be able to tell me otherwise.
Not yet.
Someone wrote me, someone was thinking about me. I can't look at you right now.
How? You... Go. Go then. Go! Get out of here! Get out!
Oh, I'm going.
I told you that I would, Father. And I'm going to. Goodbye.
Wait. Wait, just... If you find her... If you somehow find her... Tell her something for me. Tell her Cerberus is doing very well.
We know this dialogue. I think this one was here from the very beginning. But now we can act on it.
What? Wait, I don't think I owe you any favors here. Now answer me one question and I'll give it some thought. How's that?
I know your question, boy. But ask it anyway.
Ask it.
Persephone, my mother. Why did she leave?
Please answer the question this time.
Blood and darkness.
Still not able to answer the question. God damn it. But I appreciate that they added this dialogue in here again, because now it fits the mood perfectly. Alright, we did it. 27 victories. This also looks much more fancy now. Maybe because of that theme thing we bought earlier. Alright, give me my rewards. Now, for the endgame. Oh, it's so good. So weird. So good to not see the narrator. There we go. It's
it.
Greece, I'm still moving.
Frozen overlook. Await the first glimpse of the sun to your left, then onward through the cold.
He got directions.
This works, Nyx.
He got directions from Nyx early on, where to go, and now we can act on them. We are in the overworld. We are in Greece. Oh man, the excitement is killing me, guys. There's a vantage point. Also, is it just me, or is the snow actually melting over here? And the sun coming through? Yeah, the snow's melting, right?
The surface, windswept, racked by freezing cold, nonetheless instills within the prince a sense of awe and the sublime. For it is unlike anything that he has seen.
It's beautiful.
It kinda is. Let's hope that you are not going to confuse any birds for bats, though. Why is he coughing? Why are you coughing? Don't tell me you're allergic against this stuff. That body of water there is not frozen. Interesting. There's the sunlight. Oh my god, look at this scenery.
That thing. That's the sun.
That is the sun indeed. Oh man, what a beautiful sunrise. We keep moving though. We keep moving. Oh, Zagreus, the sun is finally rising for the both of us. Finally! Is there something lying on the ground there? It kind of looks like it. There wasn't. What's next?
Is this? It can't.
Okay, I can run again. Is this a garden? This looks like a garden to me. This is a garden! This is a garden. This is a goddamn farm! She got herself a garden. I told you guys we would be on a farm at some point. I told you guys from the very beginning we would be on a farm of some sort.
Who's there?
It's me! Who are you?
Hello?
Hello indeed.
Why, hello indeed to you too, person!
Pray, who might you be wandering all the way out here? You're trespassing on private property, you know. Speak up.
She even has his hair. Oh my god, no.
You must be Persephone. My name is Zagreus, and I think I might be your son.
What? How dare! Get out of here! Get out or I shall make you! Out with you!
I gotta say, this actually looks about as well as I expected it to.
No, so then you are her. I don't care if you hate me, but I'm not leaving until I get some answers. I never even knew you existed. Why did you leave me?
You died. You...
Wait, what?
died. Those burning feet, they sputtered out when you were born. But now you're standing here before me. How?
Okay, this is a twist that I did not see coming.
I died? I died? What, you mean permanently died? But I'm alive. Oh, gods. You never even knew I existed either.
Alive. Zagreus, he even kept your name.
He did?
You live. How can this be? You live. You live. Oh, the cruel fates. My son.
Mother.
Time passes.
In short, I beat him, finally, though he did everything he could to prevent our meeting here like this. But there's something he wanted me to tell you in the end. He said to tell you Cerberus is doing very well.
And that he is.
He told you that, did he? That's good. That's good. Though, tell me something, Zagreus. How is it that you found me? To have journeyed all this way, I scarce believe it. Zagreus?
Oh?
Guess I'm just a little tired, that's all. Not accustomed to the weather, as I think you call it.
Okay, first of all, a new model for him. I love it. Second of all, apparently the overworld does not agree with him. And maybe that is going to be the reason why we keep on doing this over and over again. Just so he can actually go back to the other world, to the overworld, after he has replenished himself back in the underworld.
No. No, that isn't it. It's that you cannot stay here. You can't stay here.
Really, you're kicking me out? Why?
The fates are cruel, Zagreus. You're bound to that place. Same as your father. So they would have us say goodbye. For now. My heart soars knowing you live. But then it breaks that our time together was so brief.
At least you know that you're still alive, both of you. And I mean, you're gods. You got plenty of ways to at least communicate with each other. You can't just have Thanatos act as your delivery boy.
No, I can come back. I can come back. Now that I found you, maybe he'll just let me come back.
You tell him I demand it. And I demand he also tell me how come he, or for that matter Nyx, never sent notice that you lived. Olympus is all rife with schemers. But I was so naive to think that they were different.
I'll tell him. I'll tell him. I feel awful. I have to go.
Don't tell me that Zagreus is going to die right in front of Persephone, though.
The Styx shall take you then. Oh, Zagreus. Farewell, my son. Won't you come back to me? When you are able, please. Come back. I shall be waiting here. However long it takes.
Oh, I will do exactly that. And he actually dies in front of her.
It takes.
Oh, man.
Can't hold on.
But he doesn't do that usual flip he does and faceplant into the river.
I have to get back there.
Oh man, we actually made it all the way to her. I cannot believe it.
He's finally returned.
Achilles, anything to say? Let's talk to Hades first and foremost.
You are late, boy. Have you any idea what time it is?
I think it's time for some answers. You have to speak up.
No. Wait, what? I vanquished you in single combat and finally found Mother, and that's all you have to say to me?
Nonsense. Don't you think I would recall such an event?
So he's going to keep this ruse up, is that it?
You can't be serious. You're going to pretend as though it never happened. She wants answers same as I do. She demands you let me pass. Let me go to her again.
Silence. This discussion is over. I hardly think this is the time or place to indulge your overwrought imagination.
Hades, if you are going to say underworld renovations yet again, I am going to slap you. I'm going to start recording in another episode just to slap you silly.
I know where we can continue this discussion then.
Oh man, if you would have said underworld renovations. There still has to be a little bit more. There has to be a little bit more still.
Her, sir. My mother, she's alive and well, and... but I just couldn't stay up there for very long. I have to get back to her.
You really made it all the way? You must have gotten past your father. That's amazing, lad. But wait, what was she like? What happened to you there?
She was great. Nothing like father, more like you a little bit, I guess. Though being on the surface, it just seemed to suck the life right out of me. Even without the wretches of the underworld trying to do me in.
But then you had a little time at least. Sounds like you have unfinished business with her there. You got to her this once. Surely you're able to again, isn't that right?
Oh, baby, you know it.
I have to speak with her.
We can still go into that room, apparently. Maybe there will be some kind of event that actually allows us to go in there.
Oh, what's this?
And... let's see if there's anything else we can buy. There's still more music themes. I guess we just go and buy that now.
Let's do it.
On the coast.
How splendid.
I agree. And there's supposed to be a theme. There is supposed to be something that I need to buy in order to unlock the last of the extreme measures. I wonder where that is. Those are just decorative themes. We don't need those. We can't even afford this one, for that matter.
I'm thinking we should freshen things up a bit right over here.
Yeah, let's do it.
It was fine.
Alright, what got Nyx to say about all this?
Your father fell to you as once his father fell to him, although you were substantially more merciful. I know it is a bitter victory at best. Though, tell me, what transpired subsequently that you have returned? Did you locate your birthmother?
I did.
She was there. She was where you said she'd be. And more than I imagined, but I had so little time with her. I can't survive up there for very long. Why didn't you tell me I'd just die no matter what?
Oh, my child. I say this seldomly, but I did not know. Or I did not wish to believe that the surface would have such an effect on you. But it seems you share your father's fate, after all.
Well, Hades did say that he did try. Maybe the effects are actually stronger on Hades because he is... I don't know. Why would Hades be more bound to this place than Zagreus? He is not a full chthonic god.
My father's fate. But he is smugly waiting for me every single time I make it there and seems quite healthy by then, all in all. Though, maybe the farther we get from this realm, the worse we get. Because he cast his lot, inheriting the underworld.
So I now presume you are bound to this realm by powers greater even than mine. Tell me something. If you knew that you could only see Persephone for but a moment's time, would you still make the journey to her there?
I am very sure he would.
Yes. Yes, I would. I had so many questions left for her.
Then go and ask them, child. Steady your resolve and find her there again. And use well what brief time you have with one another whilst you can. As mortals do.
That I will.
As mortals do.
That I will, baby girl. You better believe it. There's your gut, 20 gems. Anything fancy to buy in here? Chthonic keys for darkness. Sure.
Give me the current special.
Don't think we really need any more keys than we already have, but sure. And in here we find the thingamajig over here. Power without fail. The son of the god of the dead shall someday earn various legendary boons offered by the Olympians. Sure.
Greatest boons of the Olympians. What an honor.
That's a huge chunk of gems that we could spend on something, but I will look into that in the next episode. I must kinda... We still don't know who sent you, do we now? We still don't know it yet. At least I don't know yet, but maybe we'll find out at some point. Maybe. We have to find out at some point. Guys, that was the ending to the game, but I don't think that it was the ending to the game. There is still a lot of things we do not know yet. Still a lot of things we do want to know.
No use.
And... hang on a second. 1, 2, 3... There's still one more. There's still one more rank that we need in here.
To do that.
But we can't actually get it. I wonder how.
Needing that a fancy weapon there or what?
I will have to look into that because I want to see that extreme measures fight. But yeah, full story completed, guys. Finally, after more than a year of me playing this game, we have seen it. And I was right. She was on a farm. And I bet that Zagreus has seen that farm quite a few times already and has kept on stepping on that blasted farming tool before he was able to talk to her. But we will see more of that in the next few videos. Guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for supporting the channel up until this point. There will be more Hades in the future. But until then, have the greatest of days. And please stay as awesome as you are.